Hello everyone, this is Anisha Sharma and the topic of this video is 5G case. So day before yesterday, Juhi Chawla along with two activists have filed a case in Delhi High Court regarding the harmful effect that the 5G that is being in process, the implementation of which is being in process in India will have on the flora and fauna and the humans and the animals. So basically, first let us understand what is 5G. So 5G is the fifth generation network which is designed to connect virtually everyone and everything together, including machines, objects, and devices. Now, if you will ask me who has invented this 5G, so no particular person or no particular company can claim the discovery of this 5G network. 5G has been brought into life by the contribution of various companies and persons. So, the commercial network of 5G has been spread in 61 countries, but India is yet to be one of them. So the case was filed in the Delhi High Court by Juhi Chawla, and they were asking for restraining upon the union government from taking any steps for the rollout of 5G telecom services in the country. And they stated that they were not attacking the policy of the government, but they were attacking the implementation of the policy. So, a single judge bench was constituted in the Delhi High Court, and the counsel on behalf of the petitioner was Advocate Deepak Khosla. He contended that money is being squeezed out for the study of this project, and still, without waiting for the result of the study, they were implementing the 5G network. He also contended that if the research or the study is being conducted, it means that they are not sure about the effect it will have. Then implementing this policy would be of grave danger. He also stated that wrongful act is the omission of regulatory authority to discharge their statutory duties and finish studies on which for which they have squeezed the money. The trial also involved human population. He stated that this is not a rat or pigs on which you are conducting this research or conducting this research on humans, which was very dangerous. He also submitted that due to the COVID, partial court fees has been paid by him. An amount of 12,210 rupees have been paid by him, and he stated that he required time for paying the remaining amount. It was contended by senior advocate Kapil Sibal that the launching of 5G is a matter of government policy, and therefore nobody can intervene or question that, or nobody can attack a government policy. In response of that, it was submitted that Mr. Kaushal submitted on that. Kushal submitted on that, and he stated that I am not attacking the policy of the government, but I am attacking its implementations. Also, according to the procedure, first the petitioners had to go file an application to the government, then they needed to wait for 60 days. It was only after that that they can come before the Honorable High Court. But they did not follow this procedure, and the petitioners asked the court to exercise the power that has been empowered to the court under section 80 of the CPC, that states that the court can waive off this prior notice requirement. So, Advocate Amit Mahajan, who was counsel on the part of the Department of Telecommunications, stated that under section 18, the provisions of section 80 is mandatory, and the court cannot exercise its power, or the court cannot interfere in the matter unless the provision of section 80 is complied by the councils. Also, S.G. Tushar Mehta, appearing for the centre, he argued that the suit is wrong and no cause of action is made out. For this, the submission on the of the plaintiff's counsel was that the present case is a matter which should be considered. It is a matter of grave importance, and therefore the court should exercise its power under section 9. So the bench for this clarified that they are only talking about the application, or they are only listening to the application, and they are not deciding the suit on the basis of merits for now. So the final decision of the court was that the court has dismissed the petition that was filed. The court stated that the suit is defective, vexatious, and not maintainable. The court has also used very harsh words for the plaintiff, and it has given a cost of 20 lakh rupees for filing a wrong suit. Also, the DSLSA will use this money for cause of victims of road accidents. The court stated that the suit has been filed for a sheer purpose of publicity, as the actress has also circulated the link of the hearing that has been conducted, because of which a fan of the actress had intervened the proceeding of the court time and again, at least 3 times. He had sung the song of the actress, which was against the respect of the court, and for that the court has also issued notice for the contempt of court. Also, the plaintiff has abused and misused the process of law. This is what was stated by the court, and also the plaintiff did not had complete knowledge of what they were demanding from the court. So on questioning that, they accepted that they did not had complete knowledge. The judge in the case also stated that this was the very first time that he has seen that a person is coming before the court and they do not know the remedy that they are seeking. So this was it. Thank you.